There he is working away at it. Even guys, don't mind my hair. It's Friday, the 12th of September. And we're just getting started back up, cleaning up the yard. So the rest of this barn's getting tore down. Hopefully I'm around enough tomorrow to get some video of it coming down. I've got a service call in the morning on a drill so they can go plant some winter wheat, because we have started harvest here in southwestern Ontario. Not full-fledged, just getting picked away at the early beans, but yeah, so hopefully that service call doesn't go too long. Come back, give them a hand with tidying stuff up. And then I also got a work event where I work at Shea Ag. It's our customer appreciation event tomorrow night. So got that to do. And then hopefully Sunday we're spraying off our edible beans that we planted last, but we're gonna harvest first. So get some video of that, doing that Sunday afternoon. I'm hoping to do that. So right now Joe texted me. He's got something on tonight. There's a calf in here that we got to go sort and push up to the feeder. God, my hair looks terrible. I wore a hat all day and it's getting a little thin on top. Must be the stress of farming. Anyways, I got to look up and see which tag number he texted me. 3661. So we got to go find tag number 3661. And get them pushed up into the... Wasn't too hard, you just find the one that's bawling, that's hungry. So now they're up here. Put a bungee strap in there just so they don't back out and they stay at it. So when they get hungry like that, they're pretty easy to get in there. So they're just learning the process here. We had 2 in here. We've been, dairy that we were buying calves from been calving fairly heavy, so we got stocked up in the barn here really quick. I think we had at the peak, we had that machine pretty well maxed out. We had 30 some odd calves on there, so I think 2 weaned last week, 2 or 3. I think he said there's more this week that wean, so. Brought the rest of the hutch calves inside, and we moved some calves from this pen over into here. Looks like on the books we got to scrape this feed alley and clean this all up, clean these guys out. And in the last video there we bedded those guys up and they look pretty good so far for cleanliness. But these guys for sure need to be at least this front alley scraped out for sure. It's kind of a hectic week. I don't know, I think I saw a few viewers, the few that do watch my videos. I did see a couple of you guys at the Woodstock Farm Show. I was working a booth there, so it was there for work, so it was hard for me to take some time to go around the show and show you guys the farm show, but it was a good show, good weather, lots of cool stuff that was there. Wish I had brought my camera and went around the show, but maybe I'll do that next time. Or drop in the comments if you guys like a video or something of somebody else's perspective of the farm show. I don't know, I don't generally watch those videos. I'd rather just go attend the farm show myself. But if that's something you guys would be interested in, for, next time around there's a farm show, I'm more than happy to set some time aside and go and do a little vlog of a farm show. But it looks like Buddy's getting her sucked back. So, but yeah, it's beautiful weather this week, and it looks like the next few weeks of September for sure anyways are going to be nice harvesting weather, so that's good. And hopefully we can get some winter wheat planted. I'm not going to plant a whole lot, but we will get the drill ready, pointed at the road per se. So when the time comes to plant wheat, we're ready to go. So, anyways, this guy's got something to eat. He got his 2 liters drank, so we'll take that bungee cord off. Shut the lights off. Oh, bungee cord is already off. So, kicked her off. We'll shut the lights off and maybe get some footage of Mitch working with the excavator. I don't know how long he's gonna work tonight. Hopefully not too long. We don't have a lot of good lights out there. But anyways, we'll go catch up and get some video of Mitch working. All right. No going back now. He's got her all tore up. So that's the old farrowing barn that we're taking down. So I think the first part of it was built in the 70s. And then there was a section that we added on in 96. So we're just getting all that stuff tore up. And then we'll have it'll be out of the way. Easier to access our grain setup. And then also to get stuff out of that north parking lot. Park it in here and work out in front of the shop. So we'll see how we get along today. I'm only here for a little bit, and then I gotta go get cleaned up and ready for my customer appreciation event at work. So Joe and Mitch were gonna work away at this, and I think maybe Joe was gonna work on the corn head if Mitch doesn't need him for anything. So, if you guys are looking for hog feeders, I think we've got 3 of these left. Drop me a line and we'll make you a deal. They were used for less than a year before we got out of the pigs. So, practically brand new. Be great for feeding lambs or whatever. I don't need them. So, reasonable offers will be accepted. Alright, I'm back. I've picked up a dump trailer. So we're going to use the dump trailer like we did in when we tore down most of the old bank barn. Truck all the burnable stuff out back, and then they'll sort the steel out, put it in the dumpster. So it's going to use the quad track, but it decided to give us some issues with the emission system. So it just derates itself, and it doesn't have any power. So it can only do like 5 or 6 miles an hour. So that's no good. So got a guy coming out to have a look at it on Monday. So we will use the 210. It was fully capable of doing the job, but a quad track with a dump trailer might have got more clicks. I might still hook it up briefly for a thumbnail picture. Try and get some more clickbaity views. So there are the edible beans we're going to spray off. It looks like they're ready for the most part, so we'll go get them desiccated tomorrow. And then we're about 7 days from harvest. If we spray them Sunday, we'll probably be starting the following week if we don't get any rain. So it'll be good to get them all sprayed and nice and crunchy dry. So harvest is 8 days away from start. So hopefully we're all ready. So anyways, just coming up to the road here. I'll be home in about 2 or 3 minutes. There he is, working away at it. I'll probably get Joe once Joe will trade off here. Him and Mitch will work away at it. Like I said, I gotta head out early. And they'll maybe get a pad So Joe can back in with the rock truck trailer and not get stuck. That was part of the reason we wanted the quad. Then we knew we had more than enough horsepower to pull the thing out. But anyway, doesn't look like he's going to be long tearing it down. Get most of the burnable stuff tore down today and hopefully tomorrow. And since the barn is still standing, he can get a lot of it's a lot easier for him, because last time everything was intertwined and just a mess. Well, my time's running out. I gotta go home, get ready, head down, but they're gonna work away at that, and hopefully I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. All right, morning guys. Well, they got a lot done while I was away. That view looks a little different. Still looks like a disaster, but they got all the structure of the barn tore down. So yep. Well, there ain't no going back now. So hopefully we can finish tidying up all the burnable stuff. And it looks like they were able to save most of the wall and not cause too much damage. Looks like we got a bit of stuff to fix, which isn't bad. Looks like this corner needed to be fixed anyways. Got a few things to fix in there, but all in all, not too bad. Open concept. Open concept. So, but it'll be good. Have this all tore out, filled up, and it just makes this much a much bigger yard. And then we're not forced to park everything over there during the season. Kind of make that kind of like where we store all our feeds. And then here we'll have lots of space for the shop and stuff. So yeah, fun. Well, I gotta grab some tools. I got a quick little service call to do, hopefully, and then I'll be back, and then we'll go get some spraying done, and hopefully after I get the spraying done, Joe and I are maybe going to clean some cattle out. So we just got to get at it. But it's good to see that's tore down, and we'll get back at her rest of it today. I imagine have most of that cleaned up here within the hour or so, and then we will I don't know if they'll get started at the concrete or if you'll bust all the concrete out and just make a pile, because we want to bring in a pulverizer to crush or crack all that concrete up into manageable sized pieces, and then use that as our base for that pad, and then cap it with gravel. So anyways, I gotta grab some tools in case I need some, and go get that service call dealt with. All right, we're out spraying now. I got done my service call. She's slow going because we're putting 30 gallons on. I probably if I had a different size tips, I could go a little faster, but I want to do a good job spraying them off, getting good coverage. So I only got 76 acres today to spray, so, and the weather's nice, so we'll just do a good job of getting them desiccated properly. So you do a good job here, you gain that time back in combining. You rush through this job, you give it all that time back and some combining, waiting for beans to dry or weeds to dry out so that they go through the combine. So this is slow and steady wins the race with doing a good desiccation job. In the past, we were able to use glyphosate, so that was really good. You could just use a little bit of Aragon for some broadleaves to kind of crunch stuff up, but the Roundup, you could spray it, and you didn't really have to worry about coverage because it was going to desiccate the beans. But we are running the risk that some of the spots in the field, the beans are still maybe trying to ripen in, and so they're worried about residues in the food because this is going in for human consumption. Not to say that Roundup is it's kind of a hot topic, but anyways, that's what the consumer wants, so that's what farmers are doing differently now. We're price takers, not makers, so we got to do what the customer wants. So that's what we're doing here today. So about 7 days from now, 7-8 days, these things will be ready to harvest. So I'm hoping I can get the drone up today, but I forgot it at home. So I don't know if I'll see if Joe's got time to run home to get it, or between tanks I'll just slip home and grab it and have him come run it. I know he's going to be working on, I think he was going to work on cleaning the calves out and bedding the cattle up again, or just scraping the cattle barns out. But anyways, slow and steady. All right, well that's pretty well got spraying wrapped up. So we are minimum 7 days from harvest, so we'll probably be starting harvest not this week, but the following week we will get at harvest. So gotta get the combine ready. It was slow going, but like I said earlier in the video, rather do the job correctly, and if that required going slower, I'm gonna do it a little bit slower. We'll see if the extra water volume speeds up desiccating the weeds. If it doesn't really make much difference, next year I'll probably just do 25 gallon, but I know last year I did 25 gallon and it was slow, and everybody that I talked to that did 30 were much happier with their results. So I'm gonna go inside and get something to drink, find something to eat, and touch base with Joe and see what he's working on. I think I saw him slip up the road to get something to eat as well, so see what he wants to work at later this afternoon, or don't even know what time it is. 2:30. See what he wants to do, if we want to tackle into a project, or take her easy tonight and hit her hard tomorrow. Anyways, I think I'll leave the video here. Hopefully Joe was able to get some footage of the excavator working yesterday while I was away, and yeah, Mitch had to go early today, so I didn't get much of the excavator working as I was out on my service call. So hopefully we got just enough for the video. But anyways, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And until next time, guys, keep her between the ditches. Well, I'm back. Thought you were rid of me. I guess Mitch got done whatever he was doing. He works for Schoutens Excavating. So he's a mechanic there, and so he's helping us out get this stuff cleaned up. So he's just moving that fill dirt back to out back to extend the yard out back. So I think his plan is he's going to clean all that up and scrape all that out, haul it out back, and then he can probably just turn around and lay the the wall and all that concrete over there out of there, because it's got a better base on it, and we can just keep cleaning away at tidying this up. So yeah, it's come down. This barn probably came down a hell of a lot faster than it went up. So it'll be nice to have that all situated. And then once we get our water line rebored, so we just had the water lines running through the barn, but we got to bore them under the ground and get them underground, and then you can finish taking that whole wall down. And we're gonna take this wall and everything back to where it's new there, frame in a new door, and so then you can drive straight around, so you don't have to go around the barn. So it'll be nice for making feed and stuff. So, but exciting times, long time coming. It's a hell of a lot easier to clean up a barn too if it doesn't fall down from snow, versus you could meticulously go through and tear it down piece by piece. So it's not too bad. Feeders are still for sale if you're looking for one. Send me an email or shoot me a message on TikTok or Instagram. We'll work out a deal. Just letting Mitch drive the tractor and do this stuff. I just would be in the way. Does too good of a job. I might have a job for him in the fall. Come run equipment for me. Get him and Joe combining while I'm at work or doing other stuff. Or heck, maybe Mitch and I combine. Joe stays home and do chores. What do you think about that? Get me in the combine. Brief powwow. Well, hopefully you guys like that straight pipe action there. I know if we lived in town, people wouldn't like that kind of noise early in the morning. Well, anyways, I will leave the video there. Hopefully I got enough construction equipment, barn demo footage so you guys will enjoy the video. And again, till next time, guys, we'll get you, I don't know, you can't see my face. Anyways, till next time, guys, keep her between the ditches.